What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. You're a returning subscriber. As always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, listen. I was looking at a Carlee Russell interview of her parents that I had mentioned in the earlier video, and I went and looked back over it real quick, see if I missed something. And I missed something that was mind-blowing. Now, this is not really about Carlee Russell, the silliness that she did, but it's how the parents handled the situation. Now, when people are confronted with things, you never know how you're going to react when something traumatic happens. But there still has to be a little bit of common sense. I want to tell you what I'm talking about, but I'm going to play this short interview that a lot of you guys haven't seen, where the local news interviewed them in their bedroom. And I'm going to play a snippet of it. And I want to see if you guys catch what I just caught, because I didn't catch it the first time. I want to see if you guys catch it. And we'll come back and talk about this. This is shocking to me. It's like, this is beyond like stupid. Check it out.
It's just been fantastic and unwavering, and we wanted to continue.
I think what troubles people the most with this is that it was clear, by all accounts, that she was being a good Samaritan. She saw a kid by itself, and she's like, wait a minute, something's not right here. Let me pull over. What was that call like? What can you tell us?
Well, she was talking to our son's girlfriend on the phone. She told her that it looks like there's a little child on the side of the road that looks like a small toddler. And she told her, don't get out the car. And she said, I'm going to pull over and call 911 or call 911. She put her on hold, called 911, and she clicked back over and told her that 911 was, or that the police were on the way. And the next thing our son's girlfriend heard was Carlee asking the child if they were okay. So she evidently got out the car. She asked the child if they were okay, maybe 2 or 3 times. She didn't hear a response from a child on the other end. And she did hear a scream. And then she could tell there was maybe some type of shuffling, and the phone dropped to the ground. And from there, all she could hear was background noise. By that time, she was coming into the room to alert myself and my son what had just transpired. She kept the line open. She didn't hang up. I was yelling Carlee's name. We were all yelling Carlee's name. I picked up my phone to call Carlee's phone, even though I knew that line was open with our son's girlfriend. It was just like, I just felt, I felt I needed to try to do something to try to reach her, since she wasn't answering us when we were calling her name, and all we could just hear was like background noise. And from there, I came and got my husband from the bedroom and told him a brief synopsis of what had just transpired. We needed to throw on some clothes and go to her location. We do share our location through Life 360. And so it was pinging that she was at a particular street. However, when we got there, we did not see her car. And what we realized once the police came to where we were is that because her car was on the interstate, it was pinging at the street we went to, because that street was right behind and below that interstate 459.
Talitha, I know that this remains an active investigation. We will continue to share that information here at News Nation. Talitha Russell, Carlos Russell, thank you so much for joining us.
All right, guys, that was the video. And I want to know if you saw what I'm about to mention. And I guarantee you, most of you guys probably didn't catch it. The mother, father, and the the brother's girlfriend never called the police. They just stayed on the phone calling her name, got dressed, and went right out there. That makes no sense to me. Think about that. Who does that? They never called the cops. They just ran out there. You don't know what you're running into or what you're going to find out there. Now, granted, Carlee Russell supposedly was on the phone with 911 and the phone went dead. But if she's on the phone with them, you know, she could have just said she called 911 because she can't be on the phone with them and the brother's girlfriend at the same time. So a normal person would do what? Call the cops, especially a man. I would be like, hey, call the police while we going out there. We don't know what we're running into. This is some silly stuff. It makes no sense. And I know they didn't call the cops. You know why? Because she said when the police found us, we were on the other street. We weren't on the highway looking for her. See that? This is crazy all the way around the board. It's like some people don't have common sense, or like it never occurred to you that if something is out there that got her, it could get one of y'all, or you don't know what it is. It could have been an ambush, anything. It could have been more than one person. Could have been a group of people. Nowadays, groups of people are jumping out doing stuff to people. It just doesn't seem like these are smart people to me. Who does that? Hey, it's a chance that something might have happened to our daughter. We heard her scream and the phone went dead. Let's just go out there and investigate. I don't understand it. I mean, if anything, the mother would have been like, okay, I'm going to call the police back and say, hey, my daughter called you guys and such, this and that. She's on the highway. Even if she said she called the police, you still want to double check. Do you have a unit coming out there to where my daughter's at on the highway? Oh my God. Nobody said nothing. Now, I'm not saying this has anything to do with the conspiracy of what we was talking about before with Carlee Russell, but this right here lets me know it's something wrong with people when crises arise. It's like they don't know how to handle just basic stuff. It's common sense to have the police on the way out there. You don't know what you're going to run into, like I said before. It could have been anything, any type of scenario. But I'm going to tell you something. I don't want to run out there, and you know, I'm going to be a protective father, but I don't want to run out there and see somebody or see something like with my daughter. Just anything can happen. I don't want to witness that without some police protection, if not to protect me, to protect the person that I'm going to be enraged with and just cover my bases. It's a safety issue. And it's like they didn't even follow normal common sense protocol. What y'all think about that? This is some crazy mess. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm so done with this. I'll see you in the next video.